Hi, I'm Aubrey, Certified Birthing from Within mentor, and I created this video to talk to you about the power of the first birth story. So as children, we go from this place of knowing that there's people around us to developing an understanding and awareness of what birth actually is. So that first birth story could have been very vague. It could have been a lot of things, though. It could have been the story of how we came into the world. So it could have been maybe a lot of extra details that we didn't really want to know as children. It could have been something like the family pet having puppies. It could have been a religious story like the nativity story or the birth of Moses. Family member, seeing our family member, like our aunt, pregnant and having a new cousin, something like that. So I just want to invite you to imagine or remember that first birth story that was given to you, and then kind of think about how the cultural conversations in your home were and how that is affecting your approach to childbirth preparation right now. So when we have this first birth story, it's going to be reinforced, and our understanding and the thoughts and feelings that we have about birth are going to be continuing to develop with the culture of the family that we are being raised by. So sometimes birth is a taboo word. Sometimes it's seen as a very dangerous thing. Sometimes it's being spoken about like this magical, mystical, beautiful thing, and there's going to be variances in between, but it's valuable to just give yourself a moment. And I always recommend to journal with a pen and paper, and you can type it out, but I think there's a lot of awareness that we get when we start to actually physically write. And if there's a lack of memory about the exact thing, so you could think about just how birth was discussed in your home. And that's a really important thing to journal too, because as you just start to write the vague memories you have, you can maybe you'll remember more and things will start to flow. And you'll probably have some aha moments about certain things that might be underneath the surface of the things that are important for you while you're planning to give birth. And it's also interesting to do this with your partner, to discuss this with your partner, because two people come together with very different, well, sometimes, but a lot of times it's really interesting, with very different birth cultural understandings. So this is a really valuable conversation to have with your partner, and then things that are important to your partner are probably going to be different, and a lot of them the same, but just to kind of excavate these thoughts and feelings that are underneath the surface for both of you, and to bring them out and kind of analyze them of what might be motivating you for certain things, or what fears you might have about other things. What priorities do you want in place before the birth, during the birth, and as you become parents? So this is an open discussion. I love to have this conversation in the classroom. I love to start my one-to-one classes with this conversation. So I created this video just to kind of give you a piece of just an invitation to really start to sink deep into yourself as you prepare to give birth and prepare to become a parent. So that's what I have for this short video. Comment below. I'm happy to continue this conversation and hear different people discuss it as well. So we'll continue.